Hi friends, I'm so excited to introduce our very next performer. Azmera Homori Davis is a poet, producer, and artist educator from Kaiaha, Hawaii. She coalesces her passion for storytelling across the arts, education, and entertainment spheres, centering African spirituality through the Afro-Brazilian martial art of capoeira and hip-hop poetic narrative as a healing mechanism for Black girls' development amid violence and trauma. As a recipient of a Fulbright Creative and Performing Arts Research Award in Salvador, Bahia, Brazil, she performs, teaches, and collaborates alongside creatives and grassroots organizers around the world to build lines of communication and solidarity for the African diaspora. She currently serves as a teaching fellow at Harvard University, where she received her Master's of Theological Studies and is completing her first book of poems entitled Capoetics, A Praise Dance. Without further ado, please welcome my friend, my sister, Azmera Davis.
The great poet Langston Hughes tells us to hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. So I tap into the child inside, because without them, how might we imagine new visions beyond the pain and the strife? You see, I kissed childhood goodbye. It barely had a second to respond. As I turned my head, a tear fell down my eye, cry. A pang of uncertainty grew strong. In that moment when I realized I didn't know where I belonged, was on my own, felt alone, without instructions to condone my behavior, reassurance? Nay, sir. Expectations changed quicker than I could rearrange my facial expression. My world transformed as a little kid. Childhood slipped away faster than I thought it did. I was just beginning to say hello when it suddenly disappeared. Beyond the meadows, beyond the classrooms, beyond my deepest fears, childhood escaped me. Before I could revel in it, I thought I'd have my chance to dance, prance into a new level with it, practice a firm stance in preparation for this day. I thought childhood would never end. But who was I to say that you have all the time in the world? See, when you're little, you can't help but anticipate the day you come of age, the freedom that awaits, they say. Don't grow up too fast. Enjoy life while you're young. Yet while those words slipped from their lips, my mind was dreaming of ships, tricks, sticks, anything and everything that had nothing to do with kicks. Childhood was neglected because I was through with it. I didn't want to accept it, the one I'd been given, comparing mine to others when I should have been living in the moment. But I did the best with what I had, driven to reconcile relationships, learn more about my dad. Bad timing is never the case, for each moment is replaced with another, erased as quickly as you blink your eyes, flutter them like a butterfly racing to a finish line it has yet to notice. He's the anchor in this race, keenly tuned in, headset on, going in for the win, observing every stride, revealing what you thought you had to hide. Just abide by the voice within. Stay true to you, and you will win. You see, I kissed childhood goodbye, but it didn't leave me, no. It wasn't ready to depart, so it's with me wherever I go. Childhood loved me so much that when I thought I could rush past it, thrashed it, mashed it, reached out and touched my hand, looked me in the eyes and said, I understand. You need me as much as I need you. And the life breathing inside of us too is enough to spark a fire. Set the world ablaze with youthfulness, with truthfulness, with all aspects that amaze and awaken the heart, that knock on the spirit when it needs a fresh start and tells it to keep its head up. Dodging bullets and darts is never easy, but baby, don't you see we are strong enough together to make it through any weather. No need to flee. When I kissed childhood goodbye, it caught the kiss and sent it back. Wrapped, tracked, and stacked it in a gift of youthfulness, of truthfulness, of hopefulness to lift me up when I'm feeling low, to remind me of its presence wherever I go, though I am so many years old, said to be bold. Look at her, she's got it all under control, is what I hear, as though I've nothing to fear. But even strong people need childhood near. See, childhood never leaves me. Wherever I go, we see the experiences that comprise this mind and this mind and this mind, filled with awe-struck wonder, beauty, sublime adoration for such a purified creation. No time for assimilation, just continual transformation, growth. Wherever I go, wherever you go, childhood is with thee, shaping your perceptions and reminding you to believe, to believe, to believe in your dreams, the most outlandish of things, because imagination brings life, hope, love, all these childlike qualities. Shove the doubt aside and welcome anomalies that before the heartache, before the pain, before confusion and disarray, were your currency, your endless supply of pay that carried you through your day, allowing me to thrive and say, I love me. I reach this place of peace when one thinks of the way they wanted to say goodbye, curl up and cry, too afraid to ask why. So they thought you were shy, but you weren't. You never were. See, listen to that inner child. They're always there. The one whose smile is contagious. Their eyes light up when spoken to. Their mind very attentive, receptive of what you are going through. Their heart is wide open. They're fearlessly themselves. Despite what harm may lurk, they cast it on a shelf and lets God work. They never wallow in worry. Too much fun to be had to get caught up in a mental scurry. Hurry up, my dear. It's so beautiful today. Let's go outside. Let's soak in the sun rays. Hello, childhood. It's nice to meet you again. I thought you left me for good. I'm glad to see that we can still be friends. Permission for every ambition to reach fruition. You listen. I cherish you. You are the greatest company anyone could want to see. I hug childhood hello, embrace it in my arms, metaphorically introduce myself with much wit and charm, spirited fruits, planted seeds to be farmed. Next time you say hello, I won't be so alarmed, for if all that we're after is truth, justice, and laughter, with the ones we love most, together we soak in precious time, raise our glass, praise and toast for our ancestors whose sacrifice surpassed the strife shipped in boats. May we honor their memory from the east to the west coast, for it is this community with unity that heals us close. With genuine kindness, care, and compassion, we can arrive in true fashion, honest whenever asked, and curious when we bask, and brave enough not to mask when the shame game arrives. May the blame game subside, let our name game surprise, revealing gems beyond white lies. Oh, how bountiful we are in beauty, difference, color, and creed. Distinctive origin stories rooted in fruitful seeds, from the soles of our feet to the blood our skin bleeds. We shall march on toward victory until the least of these are freed. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly.